Hello students, today we are going to discuss fish health and diseases. As you know, fish are the rich source of proteins and it is the healthiest food on the planet. It contains all kind of proteins and vitamin D and omega-3 fatty acids which are very important for our body as well as for our brain also. Fish health and disease control are now viewed from different angles that include environmental protection, pollution control, and human health and epidemiology. Disease is a prime agent of affecting fish mortality, especially when fish are young. Fish can limit the impacts of pathogens and parasites with behavioral or biochemical means. Means they are affected by if they are being diseased, they are affected, their behavior is being changed and they physiologically they are being changed. Now the question arises that why the disease occurs in the fishes. Not only the fishes but in human beings also. So reason behind it that adequate nutrition plays an important role in the overall health and vigor needed to cope with the variety of disease agents. And if there is any change in their diets or there is any deficiency or imbalance in the diets, so the nutritional disease occurs. And various nutritional disease has been reported in case of fishes such as thyroid tumors, liver degeneration, visceral granuloma, anemia, and pigmentations. High level of starch may give rise symptoms of diabetes in trouts and enlarged liver in channel catfishes. So, freedom from disease is an essential element of physical well-being, but physical and environmental stress have also significant role in the maintenance of healthy. 5 causative agents have been reported for the major diseases in fishes. First is viral, bacterial, this is virus, bacteria, and fungi and protozoans. And few are ectoparasites also. So let's discuss the disease caused by viruses. Virus, the first infectious pancreatic necrosis, that is IPN. This disease is caused by Birnaviridae family of the virus and genus is Equibirnavirus. It causes necrosis of the pancreas in case of fishes. Just because of that, the pale yellow body appears in the fishes with a distended stomach, just like in this fish. Next infectious disease is IHN, that is infectious hematopoietic necrosis. This infection occurs by the Rhabdoviridae family. Genus is Norrhabdovirus. And this here in this picture you can see the hemorrhages, necrotic hemorrhages in the body. It may be all over the body or it may be in the part of mouth. And this is the acute viral disease reported from salmons from North America and Japan, and it is a bullet-shaped virus. Virus can be transmitted from fish to fish or through seminal fluid to infected eggs. And this is very common in fry and finger small fishes. Another important viral infection is the VHS, viral hemorrhagic septicemia. Again, this disease is caused by the Rhabdovirus viridae family, that is Novirhabdovirus, vascular virus, and Rhabdoviridae cause viral hemorrhagic septicemia in acute and chronic diseases, viral diseases. Generally, it has been reported from the rainbow trouts and salmons. This disease was first recognized in Germany in 1938. So this is the oldest disease, and later in Denmark. The virus is very similar in size and shape, just like of IHN virus. The disease it caused high mortality in case of fishes. Here you can see in picture the hemorrhages, viral hemorrhages, that is VHS disease in case of fishes all over the body. Now next viral disease is carp pox, just like chicken pox. This is caused by CYHV1 virus, is relatively big and proliferative disease of the cyprinids, known for more than 400 years in the common carp in Europe. It is caused by virus similar like of herpes virus. means watery boils or blisters appears on the bodies. Another viral disease is lymphocystis. This one is caused by Iridoviridae family of the viruses. And in this disease, whitish nodules appears all over the body of the fish or in some selected areas of the fish, just like this. This is the example of lymphocystosis. Now the next causative agent is bacteria. The major bacterial diseases in fishes, first is funiculosis. Funiculosis means the blister. The blister formation, just like the pimples in the human beings, appears on the body of the fishes. And this one is a septicemic bacteria caused by the septicemic bacteria, that is Staphylococcus aureus, and it is found in both kind of fishes, cold water as well as warm water fishes. And basically it infects the skin of the fishes. Next bacterial disease is columnaris disease. This one is caused by bacteria, that is Flexibacter columnaris. Another bacterial disease is Gill disease, that is BGD, and this one is caused by Flavobacterium branchiocephalium. The Gill disease is an extended infection of hatchery reared salmons, occasionally in the intensively reared warm water species. It appears to be caused by one or more species of filamentous bacteria, that is Flavobacterium species. There are so many species, hence I have written this species. Here are the few pictures of funiculosis. Here you can see this blister formation on the skin of the fishes, that is funiculosis blister formation, and this one is columnaris disease, that is necrosis on the body, on the fin. Another bacterial disease is Gill Rot, rotting of the gill. Is reported to be one of the main infectious diseases in China and affects especially grass carp. The causative organism has been described as Mycococcus piscicola. Another bacterial is ERM, enteric red mouth disease. The mouth totally becomes red. Enteric red mouth disease is an acute and chronic bacterial disease of intensively cultured rainbow trout and other salmons. The causative agent is gram-negative rod-shaped bacteria, that is Yersinia rookerii, and this disease caused from fish to fish, is highly contagious. Here you can see the diagrams of the gill rotting, that is goldfish and gill rotting due to the Yersinia rookerii, and this is the distended stomach part, again a symptom of bacterial infection. Here are a few more pictures of bacterial infections, the white spots on the body of the fish, and this growth of whitish growth of mucus growth on the mouth of the fish, maybe the bacterial or it may be the fungal. Again, rotting of the overall body parts of the fish's fin and other parts, that is again a bacterial disease. Now the well-known disease is fibrosis in case of fish. This species disease is caused by Vibrio angularum, which causes found in both freshwater as well as saltwater fishes, and it is the most serious in cultivated marine fishes. The another important bacteria is Pseudomonas, and Pseudomonas also causes various types of diseases in fishes, in cold water as well as warm water fishes. Now another causative agent is fungal diseases. The disease is caused by the fungi. Growth of water molds, that is Sparolignaceae, is very common in the aquatic environment. So it causes the integumentary skin infections in the teleost fishes, and a cotton-like growth of the fungus hyphae on the necrotic part is the symptoms of the fungal diseases. The first fungal disease is branchiomycosis. Fungi of the genus Branchiomycosis causes the gill rot, which is a fungal disease. And here you can see the hyphae growth on the body of the fishes, and in the tail region, that is the fungal growth of the fungal growth on the fishes. The another causative agent is protozoan, that is Ichthyobodanacator. It is a flagellate protozoan. Here you can see the structure of the flagellate Ichthyobodanacator, and it also causes the necrosis in the fishes. Here you can see the small macules of the necrosis on the body of the fishes, that is the silverfish. The important disease caused by the protozoan is itch, fish itching, that is ichthyopitheriasis. It is caused by the Ichthyopithecus multifilus protozoa, and it is considered to be the very common disease in freshwater as well as brackish water fishes. The another disease is ichthyobodosis, caused by the Ichthyobodanacator flagellate protozoan, and especially it is found in younger age group and caused by a flagellate, that is Ichthyobodanacator. Another protozoan disease is reported whirling disease. Whirling disease caused by protozoa, that is Myxosomus cerebralis, is one of the well-known disease of salmons, and it has been reported from all over the world. Now the last one is, that is trematode infection. This is the gill fluke of the fishes found to be attached on the gills of the fishes, and that is the fluke is Dactylogorus, and disease is known as Dactylogorus. Here are the growing stages of the Dactylogorus having acetabulum and suckers. Now the last is the ectoparasites, copypod parasites of the family Argulidae, Ergilidae and Lerneridae are few species which harbors the fishes. Argulosis, that is the fish lice, is very common, and there are 3 species especially has been reported: A. fasciolicis, japonicus and Goridini. Goridini is one of the most common and widely distributed external infections of several species of fishes, ornamental as well as edible fishes. Now, how to prevent these fishes? So, here are few suggestions for the preventing measures of the fishes, because it's an utmost importance for preventing the outbreak of the diseases. And the following chemicals can be used to prevent these diseases. The first is chlorine. Chlorine in the concentration of 1 to 2% can be applied on the fiberglass or the butylated ponds, and it fight against the bacteria, virus as well as fungi. Application of sodium hydroxide in the concentration of 1% and 0.1% TPOL, it can be applied on all kind of ponds. That may be a fiberglass or that may be of concrete, and it fights against all the causative agents, bacteria, virus, fungi as well as protozoa. The another broad spectrum, the NaOH sodium is a broad spectrum chemical. The another chemical is iodophorus, can be applied at 250 ppm strength, and it also works all kinds of ponds, fight against the bacteria and the virus. Whereas the calcium oxide in the form of powder can be sprayed all over the ponds, all kind of ponds in the strength of 380 gram per meter square, and this powder only fight against the protozoan diseases. So that's all about the preventing measures and treatment of the diseases. And here are the few references which I have consulted. So that's all about the fish and diseases. Here one point again I would like to repeat, that the symptoms are very common in case of bacteria, virus as well as in fungus. So just on the basis of the symptoms you can't diagnose the causative agent, because gill rotting is occurs by the virus as well as from the bacteria. Similarly, the itching can be occur by the protozoans or the Argulidae, or it may be from the fungal disease. So the symptoms are almost common in case of all the disease except few viral diseases just like hemorrhages and the septicemia. So diagnosis is another chapter for the causative agents. So that's all about the fish health and their diseases. Thank you.